Well, there's been a small but mighty Lidl tool drop this week, but I've heard you in the feedback from the last video and we're going to whiz through this aisle, missing out all the bump in the middle, and we're going to get straight into today's first star buy. Now this thing is fantastic and I'm going to come back shortly and show you just how much that is. But before we do that, let's have a look at everything else that there is on offer today. So today's first item is a bench mounted vise. These things look solid. They weighed an absolute ton when I went back and picked one up. If you need to be clamping things in, then it's more than going to be suitable for your little workshop. We also have this morning some DIY accessories, and what I liked here was there was loads of different coloured glues for a glue gun. Now I have a glue gun, but I only have clear, and there's a couple of times where a bit of a coloured variation would really come in handy. There's also some drill bits, because if you're anything like me, you'll be snapping them things or losing them left, right, and centre. And for £1 each, I thought they were just fine and dandy. Moving on, you have got a drill bit sharpener. Now, I'm a bit lazy with stuff like this, but for coming in at £15, I think that's not too bad. But you can also just buy some other ones. Now, I like the look of this. I've got a slightly different version, but I wish I'd have got this one. This is a bench top grinder. Again, going in there with the good old universal measurements of a hand and half a wrist. Doesn't always work because we've got different size wrists, but £22 or £23, sorry. I thought that were more than acceptable, and it's got the little rotating sort of cutter on the end as well. Moving back in, we've got a different style drill this time. I don't know what it is with Parkside, but they seem to have about 8 different drills. Nice little battery powered drill, 20 volts, £30, cheap as chips. Can't go wrong there. So moving on, if you are lazy like I am, we have got some drill bits. Plenty of Parkside drill bits. Nothing fancy, but a nice little case coming in at £13. I think that's more than an acceptable price to save you having to sort of try to sharpen things all the time. Moving on, if you're going to buy little bits and bats, you need a bit of storage. And these interconnecting storage boxes for £10, I thought were a steal of a deal. Now, if you're looking for a more premium, if I can call it that, set of bit attachments, £3.50 for a multi-pack. Now, moving on, these is where some of the deals really get well. This LED light looks fantastic. I read a couple of reviews online as well. For £13, you can't go wrong. Now, every dad needs a roll of this, a bit of rope. I've got one in corner of my workshop. Don't quite know what I'm going to use it for, but it makes me feel like a dad nevertheless. Moving on now, and this is a star buy. So you have got either a pack of 4 sort of, they're about 9 or 10-inch clamps, or a pack of 2 16-inch clamps. Really chunky, really heavy duty, coming in at £8 each. I thought these were a steal, and these are definitely getting the Fat Hog Star Buy of the Week title. That and the circular saw that I showed you right at the beginning, absolute star buys. Now this is something that intrigues me. Very manly, a bit of a winch. Don't quite know where I'd use it in the workshop, but it really did pick my eye. But I fear it might be one of them tools that just sits on a shelf somewhere for a long time. Back in, we've got some Jubilee clips coming in at a few pounds. Mixing next to the spray paints. Again, I think they were about £4. You can't go wrong. I really, really love spray paints because they're just so much easier than getting a paintbrush out and painting something. Got some adjustable spanners at £2.50. Now, this is a star buy, full of star buys this week, and it's a digital caliper. Silly me, when I started, really wanted some calipers, and I bought some, but I didn't get the digital ones. And reading those results sometimes is an absolute pain in the backside. Now, this is something that I did want, and I'm going to have to come back on payday, but it's a tap and die set. The amount of times I've considered using something like this is unbelievable. And at £13, I think I'm going to risk it just sitting there for 12 months on the shelf before I actually get round and using it. Now, we're going to have a look at a few other smaller bits, but while we do that, did you know that 80% of my viewers aren't actually subscribed to the channel? So if you think you like this kind of thing, drop me a like, a comment, or even a subscribe. You never know, you might see me use that fire extinguisher for a tenner. You really can't go wrong with that. I'd say safety first, but we all know my workshop. Moving on, we had some very long handled paintbrushes, always good for the hard to reach places, and an assortment of glue. £2.50 for loads of little super glues, can't go wrong. Now, there's a video coming up on my channel that is going to be, I think, about storage. And I keep seeing these little storage bins coming in at £12 or £13. Really can't go wrong. I think I might have to pump for one and get one. Now, here's one for you. A step ladder. There's always hard to reach places. And did you know, I love my step ladder because I never got on with my real one. Terrible. Really, really terrible. But I tell you what's not, because I do have one of these. I bought one of these a few years back. And this is a stud water pipe and electrical finder. And for a tenner, saved me a right load of grief. Now we're on to the star buy right from the beginning. This is a corded circular saw, so no extra cost for any batteries. Real star buy. And at 25 quid, you really can't go wrong. And this is a great entry level tool. Something that I think is very, very worthwhile. Some smashing bargains yet again from Lidl. But for those of you very new to woodworking, looking for that budget and entry range, did you know there is a way to get more out of your tools without having to upgrade and get specialist tools, paying more money each time? If that sounds like it's going to be of any interest to you, have a look at the two links in the pinned comment. I've got a couple of videos that's going to help you get the maximum benefit out of your tools for the minimum amount of cash investment. Till next time, guys, have a good one in your shop.